we're here in the we're playing some games.
We're playing the games.
Yes. Also, this is like, I have no idea.
I know he wasn't being serious. I was just being dumb.
Yeah. Okay. I was just. And you'll never walk in the town again. I'll make sure.
All right, so we're joined by Crimson Glow and Ed Boy and Waverunner and maybe Cadet. We don't know what's going on with her mic drivers again.
Yeah. Mic drivers in general are annoying.
Yeah. Well, this is why I use an audio input instead of a USB mic.
Boop.
Boop. All right, so I have no idea what this game actually is. All I know is that I've heard great things about it. Yeah. And you play the bad guys.
Hasn't it been out for like a day?
It has been out for like a day so far. It came out yesterday, so yeah.
Why are we already praising it and everybody's saying, "Oh, it's such a great game! It's such a great game," when it's only been played for up to 24 hours?
Because people are obsessive that way. You have no idea.
I guess the internet's autistic then.
No.
Hey.
I can say that.
Hey.
I can say that. I am autistic.
Okay.
I'm saying that the internet's retarded.
Gosh darn it, Crimson, we only lost a viewer.
It was me.
All right, so hey.
Ed stopped watching the screen. He was offended by your comments.
You thought that it was a viewer, but it was I, Dio.
I got it. Okay.
You thought that it was an expositional quote, but really it was me, Dio.
Yeah. Okay. I have to be really careful tomorrow.
Yeah.
I will announce it now. I'm streaming Pokemon. I'm doing a Nuzlocke of Pokemon Black tomorrow. So when I get to Berg,
why did it gotta be black?
Okay. You stole my joke.
Okay, God. And then we lose another viewer. Okay. I'm playing Pokemon Black, so I gotta be careful when I get to Berg. Wait, Berg's the artist guy, right?
Here's Grace's saying, "I love this game, even though I haven't played it yet." Well,
exactly.
Well, let's find out what this game is.
Yeah, it's Berg. When I get to Berg, I gotta be careful because with my accent, when I'm saying artistic, AR, that could be misconstrued.
Oh,
he's the artist guy.
Okay, so for me, there's a difference between being retarded and being autistic. Being retarded means you're fully functional, everything works well, but you still do the dumbest shit ever.
Oh, so you go by the Christopher Titus definition of retarded.
Exactly! Why? Because I'm autistic and I'm fucking proud of it.
Yeah.
But I don't use it as an excuse for fucking everything. Jesus fucking Christ.
That's not disabled. That's advanced.
Exactly. We need to do a live stream react of Christopher Titus comedy.
We need to do that with Bo Burnham's What?
Yes. And then have two of us do the left brain and right brain song.
Yeah.
Well, now that we've thoroughly been distracted long enough, let's actually play the game, huh?
Yay!
Well, I mean, I guess we could do
is this on tabletop? Because you never specified where.
It's an actual.
No, it's. This is a
Say that as if tabletop is an actual.
No. This is a tabletop simulator. This is a CRPG called Tyranny, made by Obsidian Entertainment, who and the same creators who made Pillars of Eternity.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yes.
Wait, didn't they also make South Park Stick of Truth?
They also made South Park Stick of Truth.
Yeah.
I've
So
still never seen it, and I don't really think I ever will.
All right, so
wait, Stick of Truth?
I've never seen that much of South Park.
Oh.
she doesn't like
Paper-
South Park.
Do you like Paper Mario?
I've never played it, so I can't say.
She's not much. She's not much of a gamer.
No, I'm very much a watcher.
What are you doing on this channel then?
Well, fuck you too.
Because we're trying to get her Cartoon College series off the ground.
Well, I'm sorry.
Well, yeah, I guess that
have
makes sense.
College thingies.
No, you're good. Let's actually play the game.
Yes. All right. So there's an opening cutscene, and so everyone. All right. Everyone, be quiet.
How do I watch the thing?
You have to watch.
Wave. Can you give Crimson the link to the live stream?
Yeah.
Everybody shush.
For over 400 years, the armies of Kairos the Overlord have swept across the known world. All who stood against them fell before their might.
Long ago.
Even the Ark,
Shush.
women and men of immense
I'm serious.
power, were forced to kneel,
Then everything
chained to the Overlord's will. Now Kairos' final conquest has come to our corner of the world. And two of the Overlord's armies
And it was up to
compete for the honor
to
of
one
taking
master
our
to
land.
stop
I'm not
this, but
asking
when
you-
the world
The elite
lost,
disfavored,
He vanished.
Seriously,
and the team
honey.
horde of the Scarlet Chorus,
You can't
the
possibly
voices
not
of
be
Murad,
thinking
Spymaster and
Avatar: The Last
Archon of
Airbender.
Secrets,
when you look at
guides
this
the
intro.
fierce and disciplined voices of the Scarlet Chorus. With each battle, the Scarlet Chorus grows stronger, as the defeated are given a simple choice:
Besides, you can read.
serve or die.
Okay.
Grave and Ash, Archon
Yeah,
of
that's
War
it,
and
you
the
have little
Overlord's most
subtitles.
loyal general,
And everybody
leads
else
the
can read it
disfavored.
too. If
Though
they're so
small in
goddamn
number,
distracted by us talking.
Kairos' ironclad
in a
legion
live stream.
has never met true
That's supposed to
defeat
be us
in open
talking.
battle.
Gee,
Watching
what a
over the
concept.
two
So you got,
generals
like,
is
wizard
Tunon,
with
the
skeleton,
adjudicator,
like, loaded
Our-
dude with like
of
zombies.
Kairos' minions.
Are
Tunon
those
brings
skeletons or are
Kairos'
those just
laws to
masks?
newly conquered
They're masks.
And then you
aided
have
by the
like
fate binders,
the
judges and
like,
executioners of the Overlord's laws.
And then
You were among
Voldemort.
the
No, you have a
youngest
coup,
of the
you have a
court
coup.
of fate binders when Kairos' armies came to our lands. How could we have known that the fate of thousands would rest in your hands?
Wait, does that say fate benders?
Fate binder. Fate
It is
binder.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
I said binder. It's binder. Okay, so I had this clever idea for the character we're gonna be making.
Uh-huh.
So the name of this character, their name is gonna be Dubbleff.
Oh, doublet.
Dubbleff, which is a play on words of double F, as
Why
in
are those kids
fanfickle.
so huge?
Ah, okay.
How about Dumbflip the Dominator?
So is this character gonna be male or female?
Why is her tits so huge?
That's huge to you?
No, I mean like in comparison to her waist.
It's called an
Make the waist-
hourglass.
Make the waist bigger.
There's a difference between hourglass and having like this barrel ribs and then this tiny ass waist.
Is that better for you, Crimson?
Oh, I have a rule anytime I make a character game. If you can make a guy shirtless, make the guy shirtless.
We're not gonna make Dubbleff shirtless. Yeah, Grace has said it best. It's called anime tits.
They're called anime tits. Well, there's a difference between anime tits and freaking your rib cage. In this, her rib cage is like a fucking barrel, and then her waist is fucking tiny. Anime tits are when the
Oh my god.
ribs are small, and then the boobs are just ginormous.
No, I like big, like buff guy.
Big buff guy?
Yeah, big buff
Big-
guy.
That's the nickname that people would give my dad, Big Buff Guy.
I thought the nickname was Tiny Tank.
Well, it was Tiny Tank, but whenever people, like strangers, would want to talk to me about the strange big buff guy that's making all the kids throw sand up in the air as they're being punished for frickin' not doing as they're told during boot camp, they usually say that big buff guy.
Actually, make okay, yeah, big buff guy. Oh, give him a big beard.
Big.
A
Like,
big bushy
big.
beard.
Like, if I had to say what kind of beard, it would probably be like Happy Barracks Day beard.
Yeah, I want to be like the most like intimidating guy ever.
There we
Happy
go.
Barracks
You
Day.
you gotta be like-
Little Dargan.
Oh no, I like the handlebar mustache. Yeah, keep the handlebar mustache.
The handlebar mustache?
Yes.
Oh, okay, okay. I say, sir.
Or like I don't know.
Oh,
Is
Hogan.
it handlebar? What's the one that? Yeah, that one. Yeah, it is handlebar.
Bonesaw's ready. You're going down, Hulk Hogan.
We should make Bonesaw. They're really savage.
Wait, what did Macho Man look like?
We should bring up.
Macho Man, Macho Man, Macho Man, Macho Man, Macho Man, Macho Man.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm bringing up a picture now.
Why
I'll
does-
bring it up on the Discord.
Why do we always have these really stupid pictures that have that do not show what we actually look like?
Because
Reason.
budget.
I'll bring up specifically a picture of Bonesaw.
Okay.
Hey babe.
What?
Hey babe.
What?
Boop.
Ah.
I love you.
Oh, okay.
Love
So
you.
Bonesaw has
Stop being cute.
Bonesaw McGraw has like the
Never.
bushiest beard ever. So
Oh.
hey, has a pretty bushy beard and mustache.
Never.
Oh.
I will never stop being cool and cool.
Okay, is that pretty close to Bonesaw?
Let me see.
Should we announce the thing that we're doing or no?
What thing?
The thing.
What we're playing Tyranny.
The other thing.
What
The
the-
other thing.
What's the thing we're doing?
The other thing.
I don't know what-
Thing.
Can you give him a bushier beard?
I got I'll put it in Discord. I know what she's talking about.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh, you mean?
Someone who understands me.
Oh, you mean the comic?
Yeah.
I don't think we should announce it yet.
Yeah,
Too
no,
late.
we're keeping.
Technically.
No, I don't think we should announce it yet.
It's a mystery.
It's a
Yeah.
mystery.
Cuddle bears.
It's a new
It's-
idea. Oh, okay, yeah, I
It's
think
about
that's a good
cuddle
beard.
bears.
I mean, I would like it rounder,
It's
but
a mystery.
okay, the voices.
The voices? Are you hearing voices?
If there's
again,
one-
Wave?
Got it.
If there's one that's voiced by Nolan
can you
North,
be-
go with it.
Moving
Yeah, can you be
cautiously.
quiet for a second so I can hear the voices?
My wounds are slowing
What's
me
your
down.
favorite thing
I need
to
rest.
annoy
Yes.
Blaze with?
See that? Trouble is afoot. Good work. You learn something every day.
Okay, that's male aggressive.
That wasn't so hard.
Quiet down.
This is male
My
noble.
wounds are slowing me down. I need
What's my favorite thing to annoy
Trouble is
Blaze
afoot.
with?
good work.
Boops.
You learn something every day. I'll just hold on to
Boops,
this.
kisses, and cuddles.
Okay, honey.
But I'm answering questions.
I'm trying to listen to stuff.
Quiet down.
This is sneaky.
You must rest. Soon. Yes. Have a look here. Trouble is afoot.
Get over
Good
me.
work. You learn something every day. Yeah, I'll just hold on to this.
All these voices
Got it.
sound the same.
Quiet down.
Go with aggressive.
Okay. Oh my God, you can give him a female voice.
Yeah, okay, let's hear the female ones.
I got it. Good work. You learn something every day. I'll just hold on to this. Ah, got it. My wounds are slowing me down. I need rest. Will do. Curious. Heads up, we have company. Flawless. You learn something every day. That wasn't so hard. On the lookout. I'm injured. Tired. Interesting. Trouble is afoot. Ha! Good work. learn something every day. I'll just hold on to this.
All right, how well, just so you know, how well can you hear the others compared to the game, Graces?
I think we should go with female aggressive.
Why? Female
That wasn't
aggressive?
so hard.
I actually like the female aggressive voice better.
Okay.
And I think, who's that, like, voice actor who, like, voices we've seen in Smash? She's in, like, a lot of things. I think I recognize her.
When in doubt, Google.
Well, I tried.
When in doubt, what,
with
Ed?
the-
What was that, Ed?
Ed, you're a little low right now.
When in doubt, Google.
Google.
I am, but I actually can't. Wait.
Okay. All right.
Laura
So.
Bailey.
All right.
Oh,
So
Laura Bailey.
the manliest man with a falsetto voice. Let's do it.
I mean, I could be wrong, but I think that might be Laura Bailey.
All right. So. Okay. All right. So.
Okay, it is not. Based on what I'm seeing on IMDb, it is not her. It just simply kind of sounds like her.
All right. So we have these 8. How did you join Kairos' army? Pit fighter, soldier, hunter, lawbreaker, guild apprentice, war mage, noble scion, or diplomat?
Make him a diplomat.
Though they
Make
would
him a really aggressive diplomat.
Though they would never tell you why, Kairos bestowed great wealth upon your family for some unmentioned service, and your parents used this wealth to have you raised far from home. Your childhood was a nomadic tour of Terratus, with hired tutors and fleeting friendships. Where others had stability and routine, you had a worldly and varied education. A careless word in a far-flung city landed you in legal trouble, and you were taken from Tunan and adjudicator and you were taken from Tunan the adjudicator and taken before Tunan the adjudicator. I'm dyslexic. And made to stand trial. Not only did you plead your innocence, but you turned the accusations around on the accuser for wasting the court's time, and the Archon of Justice concurred. Amused by your wit, wisdom, and adaptability, Tunan claimed you as his newest enforcer.
I like Grace's story.
Oh god.
You were lost and just found the army.
Yeah. God, okay, could you go through and see if that's the case?
Hang on.
Maybe Hunter. Yeah, that's what I want his
Hunter.
backstory to be. He just shows up and he's like, yeah, what the hell, Jordan?
Okay, when the leader of your home village spoke out of turn one time too many, agents of the Overlord put the whole town to the torch to contain the spread of insubordination.
Nah.
Yeah, let's just stay with diplomat, eh?
Yeah, we'll just go with whatever backstory they give us, but instead of doing that, we'll just assume that it's Grace's
Yeah,
backstory.
I want him. No, I want him to be a very aggressive diplomat.
Okay, so we have
It's
two.
Bonesaw and Caught with like Laura Bailey's voice.
Alright, so we can specialize in 2 weapons, the primary expertise and the secondary expertise. We got sword and shield, javelin, great sword, dual wielding, short bow, unarmed attacks, shock spells, frost spells, vigor spells, and atrophy spells.
What's atrophy?
Atrophy magic drains the skills and attributes of your enemies, weakening their attacks and making them easier to kill.
Okay, well, obviously, unarmed attacks need to be one of them.
Okay, unarmed fighting is one of the more challenging combat styles. Damage is generally lower, but this is offset by the speed of your attacks. A good style for someone interested in being challenged. While fighting unarmed, the dodge skill is used to avoid melee attacks rather than parry.
You want to make things a little okay, unless you okay, so that's gonna make things harder for you, but
I mean, this is what does everyone else want to do?
you know what? I just say for fun, and just to see you beat the shit out. I want you to go unarmed, honestly, because I just want to see you beat the shit.
Okay, that's unarmed for wave. Crimson.
Crimson.
Crimson?
She's muted. Someone probably came in. Ed, what do you think? Do you think he should go unarmed?
He will go unarmed, unlegged, and unheaded.
All right, great. Grace's votes for shock magic.
Well, you can specialize in 2, right? Well, primary.
Yeah, two. But primary expertise is what you get the most out of.
I
Secondary is the secondary.
I would say primary and unarmed.
Really now? Are you sure about that?
Shut the fuck up, Ed.
I'd say primary and unarmed, and secondary and shock.
Hey. Hey.
I mean, I guess that works.
It is the pecking order.
Crimson, what do you think should be the primary expertise?
I think the primary expertise should be unhanded.
All right. It's primarily unarmed. Got it.
And then.
Oh well, and we got clothes to boot.
So.
Yeah, look at that. And we get. Hey, look, Wave, the flurry of blows.
Yeah, let's do it. We gotta go with that.
Yeah.
Basically, in case you don't know, we are the Pony Finder that streamed, and one of our party members is named MC, and she's a Persian, which is basically a flying cat.
And it's a monk, and she's a monk who could do flurry of blows.
Yeah, which is probably the most overpowered attack we have currently. Because that has probably been the biggest, killer, most reliable killer of enemies throughout the entire game. And the least reliable has been my blowgun, which has failed on me 3 out of the 4 times I've used it.
And how many times have you used a crossbow?
Not yet. Well, once, and it failed already. Once.
Great first impression, by the way.
But I know it's already gonna work. And just for the fact that it didn't jam up when I got a critical 1.
Yeah.
That's already a good start.
We've been streaming for 20 minutes and we're not even halfway past the
That's
first
how RPGs work.
Okay, so, secondary expertise. Are we going shock spells?
I'd say shock.
Yeah.
Crimson? Crimson. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that'd be good with unarmed because you can stun enemies and go to town on them.
Oh, and now we got something called the charged fist.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Shock versus endurance. Okay.
Ooh, I actually love this. 2 hours of making a character. Yeah, we gotta make him perfect. I'm streaming. Okay, we made him. Stream's over.
All right. The banner. Let's see.
Bone saw.
Okay, we gotta find.
Making a bone saw if you can.
I'll get as close to a bone saw as I can. Let's see.
It's the Wambu.
Hey.
Okay, that's pretty close to a bone saw. It's a scythe, but yeah, that'll do, pig.
Yeah.
That'll do,
Bone
pig.
saw.
That'll do.
Oh, we can choose the character's color too.
There's also a pen if you want to make the fanfical logo.
There's a pen.
Yeah, there's something that looks like the pen.
Oh, it is the pen. Hey, how about that? We got.
Yeah, never mind. I say because it doesn't really truly look like a bone saw, so why don't we just make the fanfical logo?
That's clearly a helmet, but it looks like the pen.
Yeah,
we can make it look like the classic fanfical logo with the purple in the background.
Yeah.
Hey, like that?
Well, I mean, I'll have to see.
All right, so now what are we putting on
I
the
think it's the darker purple actually.
darker purple? Wait, where is that?
Hello there.
Oh, hey, Wambu! Okay, there we go.
Making bone saw with Laura Bailey's voice.
Are you all playing this game?
No. They're just watching me play.
It's too expensive for us all.
We're basically playing because we're making the character.
Yes, that looks much more like it.
Is it a multiplayer game?
No, it isn't.
Your
Okay, Wambu leaves.
your inner Jersey man.
What?
Your inner
What?
Jersey accent.
How
came
did
out of
it come out?
Is it a multiplayer game?
Multiplayer game.
All right. So are we keeping these colors, or are we changing the colors for the character too?
No, I'd say change the colors, bright pink all around.
Bright pink, really?
Okay, no.
Yeah,
Well, Macho Man Randy Savage wears pink, I think.
He wears pink, I think.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
yeah.
he does. He does. I found a picture of him, like in a pink shirt.
Wave.
Oh, okay. No, you know what? No, what? I found what outfit we need to try copying.
I am the cream of the crop.
And the cream always rises to the top.
Oh my!
Okay,
Oh yeah!
Let's try going with this color. If not that, then this.
Wambu.
Wambu.
He's like, I suck at spelling. I mean, no offense, dude, but like, no kidding. How did you add a fucking V to my name?
Because the V is right next to the B.
Yeah, the V is next to the V.
Yeah, not everyone is like a master typer like me. Like one of these days I need to play a typing game.
I'm keeping these. Okay, I'm keeping these. All right. The name is Dubbleff.
No, phone saw.
No, it's not.
I'm just waiting for the next thing Wave types to be, to be completely littered with like typos.
All right, we're going for point buy systems here. Okay.
There was one time where I was talking to somebody over text, and she wrote LOL, and it came out as 193.
Yeah.
Okay. So
for some reason I was I was typing. There was one time where I was quoting it was earlier today actually. I was quoting that like goofy sexual harassment PSA video. The guy, and he's like word around the office is that you got a fat cock. And I quoted that at Roy over text, and for some reason my phone auto-corrected cock to cockmeister.
Oh no.
Many times. I'm like, why is it changing it to cockmeister? Word around the office is that you got a fat cockmeister. Like, what?
who's here?
Just joined the call.
Cadet, like, as soon as I Cadet, word around the office is that you got a fat cock. Meister. Cockmeister.
What is happening?
I don't know. I don't know.
I just told a story on the stream about how my phone auto-corrected cock to cockmeister.
Okay, I just looked on Urban Dictionary. Cockmeister is, to put it simply, a master of cock.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Hey, Cockerino, cockmeister.
You want me to send you a mug with that definition on it?
No.
Because I can.
No, don't. No. What is it, Ed?
Look at this net that I just found.
Get ready to
Oh no, we should have no. Okay, Blaze, restart the character making process. We're making Robbie Rotten.
Are we really?
No. Go ahead.
Okay.
But if I get this game, that's the first thing I'm doing.
Okay.
Throw it on him, not me.
Oh,
Let's try something else.
Look at this net that I just net. When I say net, get ready to net. Net.
Throw it at him, not me. Let's net something else.
Yeah.
I have no idea what's going on anymore, people. I am so sorry.
Apparently the guy who plays Robbie Rotten, his name's like Stefan Carl, but he has cancer, apparently.
So they decided to make him a meme.
I guess so.
No, they made him a meme, and that's how people found out. Memes save lives.
Okay.
Like,
I'm very giggly today. I don't know.
All right, so
remember, you know that like humongous thing where the humongous guy has like cancer,
Yeah.
and then so like then like H3 put together like a funding campaign for him.
all right, so guys,
Uh-huh.
are you ready for the reason why I was excited for this game?
Sure.
I mean, I guess
This,
so.
you see that little thing right at the top of the screen, right next to skills? It's called Conquest.
Oh god, that's a shitty game.
You're about to see what that means right about now.
Now watch and learn. Here's the deal.
Okay. Okay.
Watch.
Okay.
All the world has fallen to Kairos, and now the Overlord's eye is on the Tears. Our home,
Ooh, there's gonna be some
the
stream
last
lag.
corner of the world free of Kairos' reign. Two armies.
So
The
you
disfavored
can
Oh,
and the
wow.
Scarlet Chorus.
It's a
The
loading
north south
screen.
From the Northern Empire.
It's not a loading
In the
screen.
early days of 428, Kairos
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I see.
the
Yeah,
world.
press space bar to continue. Yeah.
The mountainous
Yeah.
border that we Tearsmen so long believed unassailable. Unable to
Hashtag
agree
yeah,
on a
saves
unified
lives.
plan of defense,
Yeah.
the various leaders of the Tears sit and wait for each other to deal with the conquerors. Until it's too late.
All right, so-
Oh yeah, okay. I was showing off my thing.
All right.
Yeah.
During the conquest, you will decide your character's actions during Kairos' invasion of the Tears, shaping the world through which you will adventure over the course of the game.
Oh.
Each choice you make affects your character and how major factions of the Tears respond to you. Your decisions matter. Choose wisely.
If you have a choice, team up with
428 TR, year 1 of Kairos' conquest.
Oh.
The bastard city stood on the northern border between Kairos' empire and the Tears, built upon a natural harbor at the crossroads between realms. The city was a nexus of commerce. To the Tears, it was the center of all wealth. To a northerner, it was little more than a backwater trading post. Its symbolic
the shit out of Falco.
Its symbolic status as a gateway to the continent made it a natural first target in Kairos' military conquest. Circumstances were ideal for you to prove your worth as a soldier in Kairos' armies. Taking this city would send a message to the rest of the Tears. Kairos' will is insurmountable. So, this is the first thing we do.
Well, if it's insurmountable, then let's not surmount it.
Yeah.
It's insurmountable.
Just
There's not really a
look
point.
at. Wait,
Your
can you
cho-
possibly just walk away and be like, nope, not dealing with that?
No.
No, listen, your choices matter, okay? You can eat an apple, or you can eat an orange.
Oh,
The
God,
apple belongs to your daughter. It's her science project. The orange belongs to your son. He was gonna throw it at your daughter. Either that, or he was gonna feed a homeless person. I don't know.
No.
Okay, so,
Wambu, you need
it says
to-
here, select a token on the map to begin. Infiltrate the Tears. Both armies sent their forces to prepare the way. Or, Gates of Judgment. In the first major engagement of the war, Kairos' armies cross the mountains and establish a foothold.
What is the more impulsive one?
I don't know.
Is the one where it's like I don't care about plans, just go in and punch everyone.
My good sir, I have never played this game before, so I don't know what will happen if we choose either of them.
Okay, what are the two options again?
It says Infiltrate the Tears and Gates of Judgment.
So is the first one about stealth?
It says both armies sent their forces to prepare the way.
Okay.
Or, in the first major engagement of the war, Kairos' armies cross the mountains and establish a foothold.
Let's cross the mountains and establish a foothold.
Yeah, I want to start in the mountains. That seems...
Okay.
Yeah.
The armies of Kairos took the battle to the Gates of Judgment, trumpeting the opening call of the conquest of the Tears. The two armies brought their distinctive sense of order and chaos to the assault. You went to battle alongside the army whose approach best suited your strength. So we can either be with the disfavored or the Scarlet Chorus. You remember the intro talking about them, right?
Well, who's the guy that has the weird multi faces?
That is Scarlet Chorus.
No, go with that guy.
Do you guys agree?
Sure.
Wambu? All right. You rushed with the chaotic mass of the Scarlet Chorus, flanked the bastard city army, and drove them to flee. You caught the mercenary army unprepared for the mania and disorder of the Scarlet Chorus. Your forces overwhelmed the Tyr's defenses in a few short hours, hacking and burning their way into the continent. Any mercenaries who survived the battle found themselves initiated into the Scarlet Chorus, tortured by ruthless interrogators, or made a sport of competition as the army marched ruthlessly forward.
Oh, sounds fun.
You know, this game escalated really quick.
You have to remember
I only have a problem with this game. So the flavor of the game is obviously punching, but you're doing all the strategy stuff, so it's not doing a good job.
Oh my god! No, don't do this, Wave. Don't do this right now.
You need to explain that later.
Yeah.
All right.
No,
so,
I'm not getting into that right now.
So, yeah, the whole you don't do you not know the premise of Tyranny, Wambu?
I do not know the premise of Tyranny.
Tyranny is a dark fantasy world where you play as a member of the bad guys, and the bad guys have won. And we're currently telling the story of how the bad guys won.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's the Conquest part. And so yeah. All right. So the next choice is either to judge the enemy or feeding the host. To judge the enemy, you decided the fate of enemy soldiers captured in battle, or feeding the host, you found a way to feed Kaos' army into enemy territory. So either we can either be subjugator or support.
Oh, subjugate them, show them, fight them with an iron fist, like beat the shit out of all those prisoners. That's the fate.
The soldiers. The soldiers of the Tiers fell by the hundreds, and Kaos' armies could not agree on how to handle what few survivors they dragged back to camp. Befitting your role, the commanders turned to you to decide the fate of those who occupied prison pens. There were only enough prisoners to support the plans of a single army. We can either enslave the enemy or conscript the enemy.
What's conscript?
Was it?
Let me look. To enlist them into your armed services.
Yeah. So either we enslave, have them as servants or as soldiers.
Nah, make them servants. They gotta massage you after you punch the shit out of people.
You gotta get somebody to go off to your local Sonic and get you some drinks.
I was gonna say make them soldiers so that they can punch the shit out of someone along with you.
No, you can't trust them to do that. You gotta have people joining you voluntarily.
Okay.
Like if you're just saying, hey, go fight for me, they're not gonna be motivated and they're just gonna get killed immediately.
Alright.
Or they're just gonna go off and kill themselves. They're gonna get a crossbow and then they're gonna turn it on themselves and be like, I hate life. Bam, the end.
The disfavored needed slaves to haul their gear, dig latrines, and keep their pallets warm at night. You consigned the survivors of battle to their subservient role among Graven Ash's noble troops. Wounded and demoralized by prior defeat, the soldiers of the Tiers put up minimal resistance to their new status in Kaos' military. The disfavored enjoyed the luxury of putting others to work, but didn't allow themselves to grow soft, turning away from menial duties and focusing instead on a rigorous training regimen that left them alert and eager for combat. You gave the Tyr's slaves their first assignment, digging a mass grave outside the Gates of Judgment, where a cloud of flies marked the passage of Kairos' army.
Okay, like I thought they were just gonna get fucking Sonic for us. Okay, like this seems a little bit. This seems a little overlord.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Look,
like we're a little too evil right now.
Hey, why do you think they're digging a massive grave? Half our army got like a major heart attack from all the Sonic they've been eating.
The armies of
That's fair enough.
The armies of Kairos amassed around the bastard city, the first bastion of the Tyrs to fall. Both armies longed to storm the walled outpost, the Scarlet Chorus howling for plunder, and the disfavored forming an unbreakable shield wall.
Oh, jeez, Zerko and Grace. We're not monsters.
Your prowess on the field of battle had carried them this far, but there was one more step before total victory.
Why did we set our servants on fire? That just seems very impractical.
Both of the armies...
They're gonna burn our Sonic.
Yeah.
Both of the armies had inspired schemes to take the bastard city. Which did you support?
Fast food.
The right one.
Alright, so we either assault the main gates, burn the city, or sabotage the city's defenses.
Oh, burn the fuck out of that shit.
I guess burn the city. Like,
really?
Like I said, just burn it. Yes, it's called the bastard city.
You said that so nonchalantly.
Yeah, who wants to own the bastard city?
I guess burn the city.
Yeah.
I do. Okay, I do not agree. I do not agree with this.
Does the city have a Sonic in it?
No.
Okay.
Burn the city then.
You joined the Scarlet Chorus in setting fire to the city and blocking the gates. The defenders would surrender or burn. We also get a magic spell called Searing Palm.
Oh, cool.
Now, see, you burn the souls of all your enemies, then you get a Hadouken.
So we destroyed a city by setting it on fire, and we got the ability to shoot fire out of our hands.
Oh yeah, no, we did that, then we got a Hadouken.
Okay,
I mean, it's only the natural cause and effect situation in there.
You know, I remember like it was yesterday, you know, when we were all like, hey guys, don't mind us, we're gonna set your buildings on fire, you know, don't worry about it.
It was passing...
It might be a bit of an inconvenience, you might die.
It was passing strange to barricade the very gates you sought to cross, but it all made sense when the fires began. The Scarlet Chorus sent in a constant rain of flaming arrows over the walls of the bastard city, a plague that lasted through long days and tireless nights. By the end, the blaze was too much for the city defenders to contain. Citizens crowded at the gates, pleading to be freed from their smoldering city. You and your army were happy to oblige them. When the gates opened, they opened from inside.
And we all went to Sonic together.
Yeah, then we all went to Sonic. On the way, you burned down the local White Castle too.
You burned our city. Please let us go to Sonic with you.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. That guy can do Hadoukens. That's awesome.
Wait a second. Are these fucking moochers here gonna pay for their own food?
Glaze.
Yes.
Is this? Are we doing something that we should apologize for right now?
What do you mean?
We're just kind of like just messing around while you're seemingly trying to take this super seriously.
Killed Serena. You know,
no, I'm just reading the text epic like. Hey Ed, why don't you read the next text?
Well, I could, but it's kind of blurry.
Oh.
Well, I'll do it. The bastard city settled in a new state of normalcy. With every tower displaying Kairos' banner, your name was whispered alongside rumors of decorated career to come. The armies divided to two fronts and migrated south. Tunyon.
Tornado Tunyon.
It's Tunon.
Okay, Tunyon sent word that she would join the next
God damn it.
Kairos Conquest, either as judge and overseer of the settlement of Lethian's Crossing, or as war advisor with the armies advancing into the realm of Apex.
All right.
Let's go to Apex, man. Let's go to fucking Apex.
Yeah.
The troops of the mountain realm of Apex stood idle in the safety of their valley, biding their time as their neighbors in the bastard tier fell. In the second year of war, a joint force of the disfavored and Scarlet Chorus crossed over the mountains to take control of the tier's central valley.
Yeah, screw it, go to Apex. That sounds cool.
We went to Apex, you guys.
Year 2 of Kaios' Conquest.
Oh, jeez.
Alright.
Kaios, what are you even doing, man?
Hopefully Apex has a good Sonic.
Yeah.
There was
The
only checkers there.
the mountain nation of Apex, ruled for generations by the queen of House Vendrian, stood at the heart of the tiers. No army could bypass the landlocked realm without leaving their flank exposed to attack.
Not even those that preferred Burger King.
God damn it. By the second year of the war, the disfavored and Scarlet Chorus had pushed deep into the tiers. Elements of both armies were dispatched to conquer Apex. Tunon assigned you to accompany them, tasked with bringing Kairos' law to the territory as well as keeping an eye on both armies.
Can we buy the chat some Sonic? No.
Yo, man, this is fucking, like, this game's easy. You just need to, like, do the evil thing, and you successfully do the thing.
Yeah.
This game's so easy.
This is the prologue thing.
Do you want to burn down this city in the name of Sonic? Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You do realize that the real game hasn't even started yet, right?
This is the real game.
No, it isn't.
Yeah. The flavor of the game is eating Sonic.
All right,
now,
so
which Sonic will you eat? That's the big moral choice.
all right, so the battle of so it's either the battle of Edgering Pass. The Archon of Stone's assault was perhaps too successful, or Denial of Strength. A new school of mages presented problems and opportunities.
Kill all the mages.
Man, Ed, you really know how to make me feel like a man that knows how to articulate himself properly.
Okay, so the big moral choice is will you get the chili dog or will you get a potato chip milkshake?
What?
They have those at Sonic.
What was the first place we had to go to? Like Edgelord area?
Edgering Pass.
Okay. The Edgelord Pass. Let's go there.
Edgelord Pass.
Or okay, so we can either fight in the front lines or take out some mages, I guess.
Punch the shit out of mages.
Why?
Oh, because mages are assholes.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say.
Can mages make Sonic? Can they make magic burgers?
I don't give a shit about Sonic!
Blaze, they work for Wambu, they work for White Castle.
Punch the shit out of those mages.
Oh my god. A school of water mages loyal to the Tiersmen posed a substantial threat. The disfavored wished to annihilate the school, while the Scarlet Chorus insisted on capturing the mages, wishing to learn of their craft.
No, annihilate the mages.
Okay, hold on just a second. Zerko has an interesting story here.
Oh no, not this guy again.
Oh no.
Frickin' stories.
No.
Edboy looked down at the burning hellscape below him. He just learned a new fire spell, because destroying a city apparently gives you fire powers. He bit his chili dog and gave Wambu the fries.
I do like fries, so I do appreciate you giving me the fries. Thank you very much, Ed Boy.
You're welcome. Wave and Blaze ran through the city, screaming louder than the fire that blazed like a twinkle in the microwave. Like a Twinkie.
That doesn't even make sense.
Like a Twinkie.
Like a Twinkie. Like a Twinkie.
The story just got terrible. Okay.
Alright,
let's continue the game.
Alright, so we're either killing the mages or capturing the mages.
Beat the shit out of those mages.
Beat up all those mages.
But do we capture them so that we can, like, convert them into Sonic mages?
No, they're White Castle mages. They've already been tainted.
I'm voting for capture.
I'm voting for beat the shit out of them.
But what if you get their outfits dirty so that they're not white anymore?
No, just beat up the mage. Just kill them. Get them out of the way. They're just gonna cause trouble.
Okay. I guess kill the mages.
We could learn from them.
I don't get. No, what do you think they're gonna do? Okay, let me teach you a very powerful spell. Boom! Everyone blows
you know
up.
what? No. Capture the mages.
No, kill them.
Capture them. No, capture the mages.
Ed, what do you think?
I think we should see what the chat thinks.
Oh my god, you fucking pussy.
No, I'm kidding. Capture.
Capture those mages.
You guys are beating the pussies right now.
No. Wait.
You
listen.
Last time I checked, I was a human, not a cat.
Listen, we don't have magic burgers yet. They might be untrustworthy mages, but this is our only chance, Wave.
No.
Wave.
Okay,
capture the
fine,
mages.
fine. But when a mage starts like force choking you, don't come like crying to me.
How can a water mage force choke you?
Okay, no. So it's a bunch of lapis lazulis then. It's even worse.
You sided with the Scarlet Chorus, ordering the mage elders be taken alive for interrogation.
Exactly.
Though countless lives were lost taking the mages into custody, the Scarlet Chorus praised your name as they dragged the beaten elders of the school to
They're
the
going
voice.
to put a water bubble over your head and suffocate you.
To the as they dragged the beaten elders of the school to the voices of the Rot's tent. Excuse me. As a wave of screams and incoherent pleas reached their crescendo, the Scarlet Chorus soldiers outside cheered for their Archon. The disfavored adjourned to their camp in grim silence, claiming the chorus lacked the will and desire to fully wipe out all traces of the enemy school.
Like a Twinkie.
And then the
like a
soldiers
Twinkie.
decided that all those incoherent screams and pleas really needed to work on their vibrato.
Alright, so a captive captain or poisoning the well.
Ooh. No, that well seems untrustworthy.
So it says here, for poisoning the well, poor communication led to the gruesome death of disfavored scouts. Or captive captain, Kairos' forces debated over the fate of an enemy captain.
Beat the shit out of the captain.
What is up with you and...
That's how I want to make a character whose solution to everything is beat the shit out of him.
But this isn't just you. This is like all of fanfickle. Are you claiming that you represent all of fanfickle, Wave? You think you're better than me? You think you're better than me, don't you?
I'm not the PR guy.
Well, to be fair, he is the PR guy.
Yeah.
You think you're better than me, don't you?
Yes.
Yes.
I assumed that was the proper response.
Well, fuck you.
Okay, so we throw magic burgers at the captain. Is that what we're agreeing on?
Alright, we're doing the captive captain. Got it.
Okay.
When Kairos' forces captured a celebrated enemy hero, the armies bickered over his fate. The disfavored wanted him set free to convince his peers of Kairos' mercy. The Scarlet Chorus wanted him flayed and staked as an example.
Well, that seems kind of harsh.
So, okay, so...
Was he made into a burger after that?
So...
yes, he will be made.
Alright, so we're obviously doing lawful evil or chaotic evil.
Oh, chaotic.
I don't know.
Do the flurry of blows and Hadouken. And then steal his money.
So we can either use the captain to send a message, or use the captain's body as a grim warning.
Trust me, probably doesn't want to be released.
I mean, both of those kind of are the same thing, except just in one case he's dead.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you think like that'd just be like?
No, it says
strong,
it says here that disfavored wanted him set free to convince his peers of Kairos' mercy.
You know, it's like taking over the world is kind of like asking a girl out. You know, you don't want to like come off too strong.
Yeah, but you're gonna be like, okay, we killed all you guys, but hey, we let set the captain free, so hey, we're cool, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I
see. Wave understands.
Yeah,
No, I don't
I think. I feel that killing him.
Sarcastic.
No, I know how this goes. If we kill him, he's nothing but a martyr.
Yeah, then you get more guys to beat the shit out of, and that's awesome. Lawful. Kidnapping. Oh, it's war.
Oh, dear Rack. Lawful evil means that you want to subjugate people. Chaotic evil means you want to kill people.
Yeah.
Do we want to kill people or subjugate them?
Hey, look, this guy.
Why not both?
Hey, you're gonna die, but you're gonna be a living legend. Well, a dead legend, but yeah.
All right.
You'd be cool. Everyone's gonna love you.
The next coolest thing about the game is that a Fatebinder is judge, jury, and executioner of this world, and you play as one.
Okay, actual tiebreaker here. How much Sonic did that guy give us?
Fucking hell!
He works for White Castle. Did you not
He's
hear me?
dead. He needs to die. He's a traitor and a scumbag.
Why do you hate White Castle so much?
I don't even hate White Castle.
I like White Castle.
White Castle's...
I've never been able. I don't have a Sonic in my area, so I never had Sonic.
It's so good. Whenever you get to have some, you take that opportunity.
Blaze, if we ever meet in person, I'm buying you Sonic.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll get you a potato chip shake.
I think we need to kill this guy.
Okay.
Yeah. Look at him. Look at how he looks. He's like this discount Captain Planet over here.
Oh God,
He's gonna have to die.
You saying that he needs to die after Wade mentioned White Castle reminds me of the time that you deleted a character that you made that was named Grape Sunkissed because you tried Grape Sunkissed and it didn't taste that good.
Oh God, yeah.
Okay.
That was horrible.
So we're killing him over White Castle. Got it. Okay.
The words aren't blurry anymore.
I've only been to like Sonic once in my life too, and it was great.
All right. Why don't you read that bottom text then, Ed?
Okay, I will. You executed the captain and had his remains fashioned into a terrifying display.
A giant hamburger.
Fear was the Scarlet Chorus's most compelling weapon. And you knew that its impact would resurrect.
Resonate.
That's not resurrect. Resonate across the Apex army.
God damn it.
I love the idea of this like fast food themed evil world conqueror.
Yeah. We just be like, look what happened to your captain. We rolled in a giant hot dog.
Oh no, our captain was brutally slain and became a tasty burger.
Behold the conquest of McDonald's!
Obviously, the conquest of Sonic at this point.
Hi, Cadet.
We are Sonic trying to take over the land of McDonald's.
God fucking damn it. Alright, so
let's proceed.
Alright, let's try to finish this off so we can actually get to the game.
Against the better wishes of tradition, mercy, or even good taste, you had the enemy captain drawn and quartered by a team of enthusiastic Scarlet Chorus Bushers. Once the prisoner was disassembled, the butchers took great pleasure in reassembling his parts with stitching, cloth, and wooden poles, fashioning a crude totem of disorder.
Oh.
A giant, tasty, delicious burger. They mounted him on a hillside, where the warning of the grim spectacle haunted all who passed.
Jesus Christ, this game's dark.
Yeah.
The Scarlet Chorus nominated you to negotiate with the Realm of Apex representatives and convince them to surrender. Trusting in you to explain their inevitable defeat in terms they will understand. How will you orchestrate the surrender of the enemy?
How will we orchestrate the surrender?
We can either...
Surrender?
Woo! We either negotiate surrender or challenge the Queen.
To a fist fight?
Yes.
Okay, let's challenge the Queen to a fist fight.
Just challenge the Queen directly. Just go for it.
Just punch the Queen.
Yeah.
Taunting the Queen of Apex into striking you under a banner of truce, you baited the Queen of Apex into a duel and slew her, frightening her vassals into submission.
We punched her brain out.
Yeah.
in one punch.
The Scarlet Chorus urged you to show the Overlord's strength by any means necessary. During peace talks, a well-placed insult goaded the Queen of Apex into striking you. You responded to the slight by challenging her to a duel. Though the Queen was skilled in battle, your field experience outmatched her court training.
Okay, here's how you goaded her. My ex-girlfriend broke up with me. Here's her number. Psych, that's the wrong number!
Okay.
Though the Queen was skilled in battle, as her body lay cooling on the ground, you demanded that her followers kneel before the Overlord's banner. Unable to rise above the fear of the moment, the remaining leaders capitulated, surrendering the valley to Kairos' forces.
How long have we been live?
An hour.
An hour.
Wow.
We haven't even started the actual game yet.
Wow.
That's because you guys won't stop talking about fast food bullshit.
We're genuinely terrible at everything we do.
Oh wait a minute, the Queen was Wendy.
I'm glad you guys...
God!
Oh man, I like that place.
I love Wendy's!
Yeah, Wendy's is good.
Wendy's is the best. Wendy's has a Baconator, man!
Well, no, Sonic and Wendy's are merging now, so like you get a Baconator at Sonic.
Oh, it's Wheeled Plant Man.
Hey, it's the Plant Man.
Yeah.
No, you're not taking any JoJo away from me.
Alright, so, the land of Apex finally rested in the hands of Kairos' forces. The Scarlet Chorus paused to revel in victory while the disfavored prepared for the next fight, according themselves but an evening's rest. Kairos' armies radiated out from the conquered citadel, citadel and worked their way across the tiers. The disfavored and Scarlet Chorus aimed to dominate as much territory as possible in the coming year. Your distinguished reputation in Kairos' military left the choice of your next destination yours to make. So we can either go to Azure, the Vellum Citadel, or Stalwart.
3 choices.
3 choices, yes.
Let's go to Azure.
Azure. Kairos dispatched the Archon of Stone to subjugate the nation of Azure.
Let's do it.
Wait, what's the Citadel?
Oh.
Year 3 of Kairos' conquest. The year 430. The nation of Azure, once the richest settlement of the tiers, sat on a verdant, fertile plain. As the disfavored clashed with Azure's defenders, the Scarlet Chorus contended against the region's tribal beastmen, who protected their ancestral lands with incredible fury. Kairos...
Letitia Joaquin.
Hi, Letitia. Right, okay. Kairos dispatched the Archon Cairn to break the stalemate and force Azure into submission. The colossal man of stone and flesh arrived as instructed, but earning his cooperation was a tall order, even for you. Okay, so the destruction of Azure or stalked by shadows?
What's up, Zirko?
Oh, you went to Disneyland last week at that? Damn.
Yeah, she even met Crimson in person.
Oh shit! That's awesome.
Yeah. So, the destruction of Azure, Cairn's tactics left the armies tightening their belts. Stalked by shadows, tensions arose when the Scarlet Chorus added a unique ally to their ranks. Okay.
I like the sound of that.
It's Goose Pimpleton!
Yeah, Goose Pimpleton, he's like, okay guys, I got a crossbow now.
So for those of you who don't know, this game is Tyranny, and Blaze, you could correct me if I'm getting this wrong, but the idea is that we're playing as the villains. The villains have already won, and right now in the phase we're at, we're coming up with how the villains won.
Yeah, that's...
And over the course of this entire thing, we've been making a lot of references to Sonic, White Castle, and other fast food places.
Because why not?
Because we're dumb.
Yes, very dumb. But you got it. But you got that entirely right, Wambu.
Okay, cool.
Zirko, to answer your question, if two guys were in space and one guy killed the other guy with a rock, would that be effed up or what? Yes.
Yes, there would be. That would be.
Yeah, I don't think that's really like a tough question.
Very, very interesting. Okay, I think what Zirko is saying is that the next army we run into, we have to shoot them into space and beat them with rocks.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, are we either destroying Azure or are we checking out this new ally?
Can we use rocks to destroy Azure?
I don't know.
Yes,
let's destroy Azure.
Yeah, destroy it. Like I want to just be full destruction guy.
Cairn, the Arcana Stone, carved a deadly path through Azure, using his powers to blight the land. The Scarlet Chorus complains that his tactics left no farmland to feed the growing army. Since Cairn marched with the disfavored, the Scarlet Chorus held the legion.
Hi, Derby-chan.
Since Cairn marched with the disfavored, the Scarlet Chorus held the legion responsible for the destruction of lost harvests. So either dismiss the Scarlet the complaints, or order the disfavored to replace the destroyed farmland.
Well, obviously do that. We want to eat.
Yeah,
we gotta grow our burgers.
No, we don't. It's all processed. We don't have. Who cares about like natural products? So we can just make artificial. It's cheaper.
Are you shitting? Are you shitting me? Wambu, what do you think?
Sorry, what are the two choices?
We can either ignore the complaints of the Scarlet Chorus, or order the disfavored to replace the destroyed farmlands that Cairn destroyed.
We gotta get those farmlands back, man.
Okay. You ordered Cairn's disciples, the disfavored Earthshakers, to use their magic to repair the arable land destroyed by the Arcana Stone.
We need to make a chili dog tree. Yeah, I saw the Pokemon Generations episode. It was radical, dude.
All right.
I have not
At Cairn's rate of destruction, the lands of Azure would soon be unable to sustain crops. But Kairos wanted a conquered land, not a barren wasteland. The Scarlet Chorus voiced their concerns, and you backed them, going so far as to enlist disfavored mages to aid. Though loath to pause their studies and focus on agriculture, the mages begrudgingly assented and traveled with the rear guard, working to heal the land as they went. Bunch of bitches. Y'all are bitches.
I think I missed something in the chat because Will Pletman said, even I know that's not Wambu's fetish. And I'm like, what's not my fetish? What's happening? What? I don't know what this is about.
Okay. When Cairn's madness or forced into the fray? Wait.
Well, Wave, you seem to like punching things, so maybe we should get forced into the fray.
Yeah, forced into the fray.
The Scarlet Chorus... No, the Scarlet Chorus forced disfavored mages to fight in their battle, or when an Archon turned traitor, who would bring him to justice?
We can build a wall in the fray and make the Archon turned traitor pay for it. I'm sorry. Very topical humor on my
part. Very topical.
Yeah.
Also, I wonder how real that situation will be when the time comes. Anyways, so I want to beat the shit out of Cairn.
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Okay, the Archon of Stone refused to rejoin the war camp, loudly denying Kairos' claim over Azure. Nothing less than a full unit of soldiers could subdue the treasonous Archon. Yet neither army was willing to risk lives tracking him down. You delivered the order that sent Kairos' forces marching after Cairn. So it's
how sad this guy looks.
I either send the disfavored or I send the Scarlet Chorus.
Send the Scarlet. They're gonna do something interesting. The disfavored is gonna be like, okay, we'll just capture the guy and go through the motions. The disfavored are gonna be like, okay, let's make this guy explode into space in a spacesuit, but then we'll throw a rock at him. So
yeah, okay, that makes sense.
It was a big rock.
That makes sense.
The Scarlet Chorus had the advantage of numbers and speed. You ordered them to deploy their numerous scouts to scour the countryside and find the alleged traitor Cairn. Seldom praised for their subtlety, the howling mob of the Scarlet Chorus took to the wilderness in great numbers, though they scoured the region from top to bottom and found a wealth of evidence to suggest Karen's passing. They could not locate the Archon.
I don't know about you guys, but I think we've been very subtle.
The evidence they found suggested that Karen had amassed a following of local beastmen, the implications of which troubled Kairos' army. So now we have a rebellion on our hands. The Edict of Stone. The Archon of Stone made brazen declarations that Kairos had no claim to rule the Tiers. Soon after, word arrived that Kairos would dispatch his rebellious minion with an edict. Having shown a stern hand against the disfavored in the past, Tunon deemed it proper that you deliver punishment. Tunon selected you for the honor of proclaiming Kairos' Edict of Stone, a magical spell with the power to destroy the Archon. As he sensed his approaching doom, Karen began an assault on Plainsgate, the largest human settlement. What?
I said good night to Grace Abyss.
Oh, bye, Graces.
I have accepted your existence, Derpy-chan. I don't know what you want me to do.
Existence.
I've accepted your existence. I know that you exist and that you have tense.
All right.
Okay.
As he sensed his approaching doom, Karen began an assault on Plainsgate, the largest human settlement of the area. It fell to you to send Kairos' forces into a suicide mission to halt Karen's destruction, while you completed the proclamation of the edict.
What are we, some type of suicide squad?
So, either we send the disfavored to delay Karen, send the Scarlet Chorus to delay Karen, or send them both.
Derpy.
You know what?
I don't know how to tell you this actually, but I've met someone else. I'm not single anymore. I've got a girlfriend now.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Oh no! No.
We can still be friends, Derpy. But I'm afraid it's never gonna work between us.
Okay, so send one, send the other, or send both?
Yep.
Well, you send the Scarlet Chorus for the first thing, so I'd say send the other guys.
Send the Scarlet to close. I don't like the disfavored. They're boring.
The disfavored are lawful evil, but okay. All right. So, believing that there was a slight chance that their superior numbers could hold off the Archon of Stone, you sent the Scarlet Chorus to delay Karen's march on Plainsgate. You hoped you would have enough time to wreak Kairos' edict before Karen reached the city. Okay, here we go. The Scarlet Chorus went to battle wearing fierce grins. How often did they get to attack an Archon? Soon enough, their war songs twisted into shrieks of terror. Plainsgate still remained, but not after facing significant damage. You blocked it all out of your head. You blocked it all out as you read the Edict of Stone. The earth under the battlefield groaned open, spitting up outcroppings of rock that obliterated the surrounding landscape for miles. From your vantage in the rear guard, the screams of the chorus continued without end. When the land heaved open to take Cairn, the Archon allowed it with serene acceptance. Jesus. With the lands blighted and unrecognizable, the realm of Azure was left utterly ruined by the events of the war. In times to come, the Tiers would call this blasted region the Stone Sea, for the treacherous rock formations and persistent quakes became the defining feature, the defining features of this once verdant land.
So, Retro is asking for permission to join the stream.
Oh, sure. He can join if he wants to, as long as he behaves himself.
Yeah.
Like we've been doing this entire time.
Yeah.
The Scarlet.
No talking about Sonic. Okay.
The Scarlet Chorus established a sprawling camp in the shattered, rocky terrain, and quickly absorbed those displaced by the upheaval of the land. These hapless refugees were put to work as slaves and soldiers, and the chorus slowly built themselves a makeshift fortress in the blighted, quake-ridden realm. Your tour of duty in the broken lands of Azure was complete. You didn't have long to rest before Tunon called you into service once more.
As I behave myself, really?
Yes. Yes, as long as you behave yourself.
Oh, gee, thanks a lot.
Yeah. You're a very volatile man, Retro.
Alright, so it says here, your tour of duty in the broken lands of Azure was complete. You didn't have long to rest before Tunon called you into service once more.
Okay, let me ask you this. What is going on here? What is this game?
This is Tyranny. You play as the bad guys, and the bad guys have already. Oh, that's the end of our conquest.
Oh boy! So it's basically Risk.
Nope.
Ultimate Tyrant.
Nope. This was just the beginning of the game that would shape the world we would explore in an RPG. The conquest is complete. Do you want to start the conquest over, or is this the world we created?
That's the world we created.
Yes, we got this.
Let's do this. Let's see what happened.
Fafu! Hi, Fafu!
Hi, Fafu!
Yeah, Fafu was actually asking if I would join in. I'm like, okay, I'll go on ahead and do it.
Yeah. So I don't know if I've ever mentioned the story of how we met Fafu, but Fafu recognized me while we were in a game of Overwatch.
The year
and,
is 431.
Like, wait,
Pyrus' invasion has shattered all major opposition in the tiers. The Younger Realms, the Bastard Tier, the Free Cities. All who defied Kairos lay broken by battle, or bowed in surrender. The two armies of the Overlord, the Disfavored and the Scarlet Chorus, now control our lands. But our will is not yet extinguished. Not entirely.
What's happening?
In the Valley of Vendrian's Well, those of us unwilling to bow to Kairos have banded together in defiance. Violating an oath of surrender from 2 years prior, we have staged a bloody uprising, murdering the Disfavored and Scarlet Chorus garrison in a midnight assault. With their main forces spread across the tiers, the Disfavored and Scarlet Chorus redeploy to Vendrian's Well to crush the resistance, but months pass with no definitive battle. As disagreement and discord paralyze the Archons, we bide our time and wait for our message of insurrection to spread across the tiers. The Overlord is not amused, and Kairos has one message for the Archons: crush the Oathbreakers or die. Kairos backs this threat with an edict, a magical commandment that can slay all in the valley should the order be ignored. The honor of proclaiming this edict.
Oh, bless you. Hi, Cadet.
The mountains to Vendrian's Well. You carry the Overlord's edict.
Are we allowed to
to the
play?
Archons. As you finally make your way through the winding mountain passes into the valley, the ground trembles.
Are we allowed to say words
And
again?
Not yet,
Kairos'
not yet.
magic seals the way behind you. You are trapped in Vendrian's Well, with Kairos' armies and the Oathbreakers. The only way to survive is to fulfill the terms of the Overlord's edict, in any way that you can.
And the game begins.
So you can
Okay.
finally punch it.
Okay, so first of all, Cadet, that sneeze was adorable.
I was like, no. And I was like, where's my microphone mute button?
So one way, Cadet, make yourself known. Hey, Cadet.
Secondly, Derby-chan here has an offer for you, Wambu.
I don't worry about it.
Not an offer, an opera.
Nah, don't worry about it.
Opera.
An opera.
All right, so
do not get me start singing because I will. So, I think it was, who was it that was talking about how they had met Fafu?
It was Wambu. Okay.
All right, Wambu, please continue.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I had met Fafu because Fafu was like the one person who has like recognized me on an online game before, and they recognized me on Overwatch, and of course like a bunch of Fafu's friends also started like kind of joining in and spectating me and being like, "Wow, you're bad at this game," and it's like, "I know, stop it."
Wow.
Yeah.
Waluigi.
And like I don't know, like Fafu is a very friendly person and
Fafu
seems really cool.
Fafu.
It seems
Yes,
very
I do
cool,
agree.
so-
I am best singer.
Yeah. But yeah, Fafu is great. We love you, Fafu.
I'm actually, speaking of, for those of you guys who don't know, and no, I'm not advertising the channel, but Fafu and I actually did a collaboration. We've got an hour-long Magicite video on my channel. You guys should check it out.
Oh, a Magicite video, huh?
Yes, he was. It was interesting.
That sounded like an advertisement to me.
Yeah, I'm not advertising, but you should check it out.
Yeah, I'm not advertising, but I'm totally advertising.
Okay, stop it. Can I explain what happened before we did the video?
I'm sorry.
What's up?
Okay, so Waverunner, you remember that Grab by the Ghoulie speed run you did the last live stream?
On the lookout.
We finished up that live stream. I had added Fafu on my Steam friends list, and we got to talking. And he was telling me how he appreciated everybody in Fanfickle and even the guests that occasionally appear on here. He said that he thinks very highly of us. He really enjoys watching the stuff that we do.
Cool.
And then out of the blue, I decided to ask him if he wanted to do a collaboration with me. He was like, "Are you serious?" Like, "Yeah, I'm serious. I want to know if you would like to do a collaboration." He said, "Sure." So I hang up after we were done talking a little bit longer, and Fafu, I'm gonna go on ahead and say this. I got a message back from him saying, "Okay, quick update." I'm like, "Okay." I am crying the happiest of tears. No. I quickly turned back on the voice chat and I was like, "What?" Too late, Fafu. I just said it. I turned back on the voice chat. I turned back
How
on
rude,
the voice
Retro.
chat.
You could have asked if it was okay.
I'm sorry.
No, too late.
I turned back on the voice chat and I said, "What?" He said, "You have no idea how much that meant." So the past few
Fafu's personal stuff up here.
Yeah.
the past few videos.
Fafu says no, don't say that.
I've played.
Fafu says no, don't say that.
And I've got a couple more that we recorded last night. I got to get those edited, and I'll have those uploaded soon. But it's been...
Retro.
What?
He's saying not to say it.
I just said it.
Yeah, well, he was telling you not to.
Well, it's...
And then now he says, fine, he can say it.
Now he says fine.
Keep in mind...
Retro already kind of said all of it anyway.
Keep in mind that this video has lag on the stream.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, but not in the chat.
But he's not in the chat.
Oh, yeah, it's lag on the stream. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay,
Well,
so...
okay,
Yeah,
I'm just
you're
saying,
right.
okay.
I should have asked. I apologize, Father.
Yeah, okay. I was about to say, for future reference, you might want to ask next time.
I just am. I'm pretty sure I just embarrassed him. I'm sorry, Fafu. I didn't mean to. I say that to bring this up because it was touching to me, and I'm sure that you guys would agree that I'm glad that he looks up to us the way that he does. I'm glad that he respects us the way that he does.
Yeah.
And I am honored.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
That,
it's cool.
Like, that is definitely one of the then I think, like, okay, a lot of, like, big YouTubers will say, like, to not look at comments very often, but I really love talking to commentators. And it's like I like and, like, Fafu is a good example of that. Like, I really like interacting with people and, like, talking to people who support, like, our content and stuff like that. That's a really cool thing.
There's always gonna be those hateful people.
Yeah, of course.
Comment just to...
They just exist.
Just to be mean. But then there are people that are like... People like you guys watching right now that are, like, actually really supportive. And...
Yeah.
It's always
But
nice.
I say that to say this: those of you guys on Fanfickle,
Yeah.
whether it's people that we eventually meet personally or just people on the chat, everybody is appreciated. All the support that you give us as the main guys or even as guests that come on, and we can't thank you guys enough.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I get
I'm
it,
glad
Field
some of you have.
Alright, well, now that we got all that out of the way, let's continue being an evil dictator.
I'm glad some of you guys stuck with us through, even though we're evil dictators that make all of our decisions based on Sonic.
Okay, Wheeled Plant Man, you can stop jabbing the dagger in my heart and just twisting it. I already feel bad enough as it is that I embarrassed Fafu.
Rack says we all love Fanfickle, and without it, I would be insane.
Oh, boy.
That's dark.
Well, I mean, we're all insane. There's nothing wrong with insanity.
Your name is. I would be insane without you guys. Now I'm just a normal crazy medicinal rack urine.
Oh, no.
That's that's
I think it's safe to say that I kind of overstepped the conditions of me joining in the stream, and I do apologize for that.
It's okay, Retro. That's all right, dude.
Well, I mean, I'm already getting grilled by Plant Man. I'm already getting grilled by Cadet.
Rex says, how many trees are in here? It's getting sappy.
Okay, puns, bad.
But yeah, Retro, it's fine. Like, there's no reason to dwell on it at this point.
I'm done.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, the only condition we really have here is don't be a dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I break all the time.
I am never one.
I mean, I break it all the time, but I usually get away with it because I'm hosting the streams.
So okay.
Well, see, you have immunity to that because of that.
Yeah. I hope I didn't actually upset Derby earlier. But like, I don't know. I guess I'm not going to say any more about that.
I would.
But I really don't like to come down on people at all.
Yeah.
So I actually have a
Yeah. Sorry. What was your question, Retro?
Okay. What was that? What just happened there?
Nothing.
What was your
Anyway.
question?
Don't worry about it. Ed and I were communicating.
We were speaking Ed language.
In some foreign language or something?
Oh my God! Just ask the question. I want to play the
Alright,
game.
So is Tyranny like a RTS type game or
RPG?
RPG. Okay. Have you ever played Baldur's Gate?
No, but I've seen gameplay of it.
All right. There you go. Just there you go. Or have you played Pillars of Eternity?
No.
Okay.
Well,
Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate's next best thing.
That works.
All right. So.
Is something supposed to be happening? I just see like two jack-offs on screen staring at each other.
Yeah. One of them is our character. This is our character. That's Dubbleff, and this one is Aurora, from the Disfavored.
Let's go do things.
All right.
Yes, let us go.
Kairos the Overlord be praised. When I heard the avalanche, I feared the valley was sealed with you on the other side. The disfavored warrior claps her gauntlet to her best breastplate. The traditional salute of her legion. Sorry, I don't have a proper welcome for the Queenslayer. Perhaps if I weren't so short-handed. Oh, we're the Queenslayer. Got it.
Yeah, that's because I told you to beat the shit out of the queen.
Mm-hmm. Perhaps if I weren't so short-handed, I could have made preparations. But no bother. But no bother. We are honored to have you. Yeah, we are honored to have you all the same, and I look forward to seeing the Oathbreakers lose their cool at the sight of you, Oathbreakers. In honor of the Vendrian Guard reneging on the surrender of 429, soldiers in both the Disfavored and Scarlet's Chorus now refer to these tiersmen as Oathbreakers. It is perhaps one of the few points of agreement between the Disfavored and... Okay. Okay, we can either... we can glare silently, or I am in a hurry to deliver a message to the Archons. I come bearing an Edict of Kairos. Our soldiers will complete their task or die. Or, since we have lore over 20... Can you hear that hum in the air, that glow around the rocks? The avalanche is Kairos' magic. The Overlord has sealed the valley.
Can I say something to Zirko real quick?
Yes! Of course you can!
Do you want me to... should I not... Sorry if I'm, like, interrupting this. Should I just, like, say it in text chat instead?
Do what you want, you're already doing it!
No, okay, no, I'm sorry, okay. Continue, I'll type it in text chat.
I'm going, okay, alright. No more decisions on your part, I'm just doing my own dialogue now.
You got it.
This is providing quite a bit of entertainment on my end, and I'm in the chat.
I'm sorry, I'm a dummy.
Well, we are fanfickle entertainment for
Your senses see more than mine, good Fatebinder. I do not pretend to know much about such things, but if that was Kairos' magic, and you're here on important business, well, you don't have to be the Archon of Secrets to guess that you're here to proclaim an edict. What does Kairos have in store for our enemy? 10 years of festering plague? An edict of twisted bones? I come bearing an edict of Kairos. Our soldiers will complete their task or die. The edict is leveled against us? Her eyes widen with fear. Her posture slackens. But the Scarlet Chorus prevents us from taking action. Why would the Overlord punish both of... She clears her throat with a sigh. Forgive me. It is not my place to question. We should have conquered the enemy within weeks of arriving in the valley. The delay reflects poorly on all of us. I'm doing this one. Your first instinct is to blame the Scarlet Chorus. No wonder Kairos resorts to an edict to enforce order.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, defend the Scarlet Chorus to the
Yeah.
death.
Yes, well, her eyes shift to the side. There has indeed been little goodwill between our armies, and you are right. When we act as we do, what choice do we give the Overlord? She takes a deep breath, nodding as she exhales. And you are right. I should not cast blame so freely, especially when talking to a servant of justice. My apologies. Well, you've traveled a long way. I won't keep you further. I'm sure the Archons will want to hear from you at... Her voice falls silent, her attention snapping eastward with alarm. Did you hear that? More runners. Third time this week. The Oathbreakers keep trying to send messengers through the mountains to gather help from outside the valley. She points outside to the collapsed path by which you arrived. But they're a bit too late for that now. Come, let's show these Oathbreakers a good fight.
Nice.
Yeah, okay, let's do this.
This should be interesting.
Alright, so... First bit of combat on our parts, so I'm gonna get... Alright. Flurry of blows for me!
Oh, it's like Divinity.
Except in real time. Ha ha ha!
Punch the crap out of him.
That's one down. Let's check further along the path for more. Wait, hang on. A whetstone and potion of protection. I'll take those.
If I may say something here.
Yes.
No. Kill them! Kill them all!
Uh-huh.
The power is so intoxicating.
Oh!
That looks like it hurts.
This is awesome. Oh, and you're on fire. Oh!
Now, does this game have multiplayer?
No, it doesn't.
Darn.
Boom!
Whoops.
And electrocuted. Wait. Oh no, never mind. You're just gonna have to die. And now you're on fucking fire!
So now it's free game!
So it's yes.
The one who sent him was
Nazis.
I heard George Lucas. Did you hear George Lucas?
I heard the Motley Crue with my vampire hearing.
Hold on a second. Where's Big Brother?
Stone Shield. Don't bother with me. Go down the path, Justice. Justice.
I have no idea.
You're-
Can someone explain?
What we just
I
said?
honestly don't know what's going on either.
He laughs
We just
through his
said
clenched
that?
teeth.
We were just-
This but a scratch. I've seen twice as worse 10 times over. He doubles in pain, gagging and shivering. If you'll let me help. I said I'm fine! The soldier moans and shakes his head. Graven Ash protects. You go on and help the others. Graven Ash. Yeah, the Archon of War. Okay, bye! I know you're about to die, but okay.
Can't do that.
Boy!
Sorry, I can't.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, jeez!
Try and catch me, worm.
A young Scarlet Fury, Scarlet Furies are the elite fighters of the Scarlet Chorus, weaves around the Vendrian Guard attackers, avoiding their weapons with fluid
I'll be
grace.
right back, okay?
She nods to acknowledge you.
Why?
A breathless enemy soldier passes a glance to her countrymen. This one's crazy! Too much lead in our water! We should cut our losses and turn back!
Fate finder. You're here at last.
I mean,
Here
sure.
to
why
join me
not?
in putting these cowards out of their misery.
Sure, why not? I can take a look at this reason.
She nods in
Isn't
the
that the fanatical motto right now?
Join the battle. Save something for me! For the realm of Apex! Charge!
I'm glad I joined when I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, this seems like a pretty
Okay.
good game.
Okay, who's constipated?
Ooh.
So I guess one thing, since I've kind of been like responding to people on the stream, you might need to like bring me up to speed a bit. So where in the narrative are we at right now?
We're Apex is gone. Okay. First off,
Is this after all the things we've already set up?
Yes, right after. See this. If you look on the stream, you can see that Azure is gone. It's the Stone Sea now.
Okay, so this is us continuing our conquest.
Yes, it is it is 431. The year 431.
Okay.
Conquest. I like conquest.
See, for a second, what I thought this was maybe going to be was like you play as a hero that like stops the village that you set up.
Nope. We're just continuing.
You got it.
All right.
And now you're on fucking fire.
I actually have seen most of the episodes for Hellsing Ultimate Abridge. I haven't seen all of them yet.
Yeah, they're really late on their new one.
Actually, I don't know. Maybe a couple of episodes behind. I don't know. The last one I saw was right when they first started doing the invasion.
Ah.
I'd have to say that one of my favorite parts in it was, hang on. They say the TV makes you angry, but I'd say without my TV, it's making me pretty freaking angry.
No, they say TV makes you violent. But I'd say me not having my TV is making me pretty fucking violent.
Thank you for correcting me. That is much appreciated.
I can tell you didn't spend the conquest in the diplomat's tent.
Hoi! Why? Why is that a thing? Who's doing that?
Who let the Timmy in?
No, who let the grudge in?
I'm not gonna lie, Cadet, the way you did that, it kind of sounded like Kate Bug for a second.
It did! That's the scary part about it!
Yeah.
Okay.
I will take it as a compliment.
Blaze, the Timmys will forever haunt you. Okay, who let in? Who let in?
So, okay. I need to... Sorry for interrupting you, Retro.
Go ahead.
I need to ask Blaze. A while ago, a Twitter account called like Out of Context Countdowns posted like pictures from my countdowns, and one of them they put was Blaze as a carrot. So I have to ask Blaze, are you still a carrot at this point?
Yes.
Like, if you made a video where you're not a carrot anymore?
I am okay. I am actually making a new episode of Snooty and the Beast, and that will finally make me no longer a carrot.
Okay, but you're still a carrot at the point.
Yes, I'm still a carrot right now.
Okay.
I must say, it's really impressive that you're able to do all these things, considering you're a carrot.
Hipsto helps a lot.
I just realized that I have neglected to ask that. Most streams that I've jumped into, I've asked that question, and I've neglected to do that.
Am I still a carrot?
Yeah.
Truly life's most important question.
Is Blaze of the Terribad still a carrot?
It's just Terribad.
Now.
Now. It's just Terribad now.
That's all I've known you as. Wait, Blazer Terribad. There was another name?
It used to be Blazer of the Terribad. But now it's just Blazer Terribad.
I guess that dates me and my relationship with everybody.
Hey, I'm one of the newest members here, and I'm still surprised at some of the stuff I find out about you guys.
Newest at this point in this call specifically.
Unless editor sticks around.
I know, unless editor comes in.
Okay.
Oh no. Okay. I promised I wouldn't quote anything, but well, first off, is hang on.
What is it?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Wambu. I gotta say this. Put it in with the editing, with the mechanics.
Oh my god. Not bad. You got like the stuttering actually pretty good.
It comes from me listening to it over and over again. That's one of the funniest videos. I enjoy watching that one.
Yeah, Roy really liked that part of the video.
Nothing's funnier than people.
Whoops.
What the hell? She left accidentally.
I clicked on the Overwatch channel on accident.
You dummies, what are you doing?
I was trying to turn Wambu down.
You're forgiven.
Oh.
Mostly.
Fight like a storm.
Okay.
What's your role in the army?
Who keeps letting in?
Fury, one of the elite killers of our noble gang. We'll see more than a few
I'm
of
sure that
Blessed.
at some point one of you guys is gonna get that reference.
We're a rare.
Blessed Terribad is next. You be high.
Most of the soldiers in the Scarlet
joke's not
Chorus
funny
are
if I
little
have to
more than
explain it.
farmers and children armed with rusted forks.
No
Makes it
idea what's
easier
going
to
on
control.
like
Yeah, as I Blaze, have you been like waiting for us to pick like the little dialogue tree things?
Yeah. No, I've been waiting for you to just stop talking.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, shutting up.
The voices of Narat called his best fighter.
You should have said something sooner,
There
please.
must be something important.
Yeah,
about
for real.
Vengeance as well, though.
What was I going to say?
Isn't in the habit of spilling secrets.
Something more than
I'm not going to be rude.
Just say like, hey guys, we need to focus on the game again.
I like that. Before we go, you might
And
search
cue
among the
me,
remains of our
cue
fallen
me
comrades.
staring with my eyes going in and
Wherever
out
they're
saying,
bound, I doubt they'll miss their
focusing.
boots, much less any
Focusing.
raven or useful iron they might be clutching.
They told me to focus, but I didn't.
No reason to pity the fallen.
Let's
Before
honor the
we might
fallen.
wish
I
we'd
think
No.
Sonic is a very honorable
No.
chain of restaurants.
Okay, I'm back. Yeah, we're talking about Sonic again. Hell yeah.
Hi, wait.
Hey, so I went to go get some wonton soup.
Some what?
Wonton soup.
Oh gosh, okay.
I actually had some egg drop soup earlier after work today.
What's in wonton soup?
Wontons?
Well, you know fortune cookies?
Yes.
They're basically wet fortune cookies, and the paper's all like soggy, but you can still read the fortune if it's not enough.
What?
For some reason, I have a feeling that that is not the case.
It's basically it's like.
I'm
a
sorry,
nut
what?
that you eat inside.
Oh, please. I can't help but not laugh at things the way you said. It's just completely. There's so many things.
Can I tell? Okay.
I don't know how people can take life seriously.
I've got a bit of a fortune cookie story.
Go ahead.
And it involves Wheeled Plant Man, because for those of you who don't know, Wheeled Plant Man is one of my in real life friends.
Oh wow.
And him and I were at a friend's house, and we sometimes we order Chinese there, and we were getting fortune cookies and stuff as well, and like we all got like me and our other friend got like some pretty decent fortunes that actually had like deep stuff to say, like your happiness is before you, not behind you. Cherish it, something like that. And his fortune said, "You've been invited to a panda party." Like, what kind of shitty fortune is that?
Speaking of that, I have to wontons aren't that spicy. Or at least the ones I guess New York wontons aren't spicy, so I guess I've been like, yeah, that's why I said they
Weird
kind of
question,
like
or this is a random question, but I'm gonna ask it anyway. Do any of you guys like pot stickers?
I like pot stickers,
what?
okay.
Like what?
Pot stickers.
Pot stickers.
I don't know what those are.
Okay. I have.
You uncultured swine.
You want to hear my first fortune?
What is your first fortune?
If you don't enjoy what you have, go to the panda party. No, I'm kidding. If you don't enjoy what you have,
shit!
If you don't enjoy what you have, how could you be happier with me?
Guys!
What?
We have combo skills in this game. Chrono Trigger style.
Oh, nice.
Is it sad that I have never played Chrono Trigger?
No, it's not. No, it is not sad because I recently just started playing it myself.
I have no idea about any of the game mechanics in Chrono Trigger. Yes, I said that. Yes, I said that. Go ahead and get mad if you want.
Okay, well, a combo skill is basically two characters cooperate to make one big awesome attack.
Oh god damn it! Oh god damn it! This fortune. Okay, listen to this. Actually, this is a real fortune I have. Good clothes open many doors. Go shop.
Many doors, bad boy.
Huh.
Wait. Was somebody trying to quote Rolf?
Yeah.
May I please give me permission?
Go ahead.
You need to eat more fiber, head and suck it, boy.
Wow, that's actually not a bad impression.
You want to see, yes? It has been passed down many generations. Behold! It's a whatchamacallit. Not even close, where Megan Rumble, egg boy.
My. Intriguing.
I hope you enjoyed this live stream, but we're gonna cut it short right here.
Wait, really? What?
Yeah.
Really?
No.
I think we got ourselves into a speck of trouble here.
I think things are going pear-shaped.
Yeah. But in all seriousness, I think I might stop it in 10 minutes.
No. I mean, if you don't want to, if you, maybe I almost have my like Nuzlocke stream thing ready. Maybe I should start that.
Oh my god. Yeah. Just take advantage of the lack of airtime. Yeah. Okay. So all right. Come quick. We have a situation on the cliff side. They have the commander. Uh-oh. Okay.
Yeah. Well, chat. Well, would people be willing to stick around if I were to start my Nuzlocke tonight?
Oh, I would. Wait,
Yeah.
Now, what are you Nuzlocking again?
Black.
Remind me.
Black.
Okay. Man, I wish I knew how to use OBS. I'd stream my Nuzlocke.
OBS isn't too hard to figure out. I could help you figure it out if you need.
Please?
Yeah, sure. I could help you work it, dude.
Like I kind of have a more complicated setup right now, but
yeah.
Everything that you set up is complicated.
Well, no, not always, but
okay, almost everything. Like maybe 80%.
It's really not like setting up OBS is one of those things where it's like you do it once and you pretty much remember how to do it forever. Like it's not that difficult. Like at the very least, if you don't specifically remember, you can very easily figure it out after you've done it one time already.
Yee.
Yeah.
Well.
I'm not gonna tell you now.
Well, of course you're not gonna tell me now.
Yeah.
I also kind of have a fun theme for the Nuzlocke, and I'm gonna, since Black is primarily based on New York and fucking New Jersey, I guess, I don't know.
Oh, that's right. You told me about this.
I think I mentioned that I was in.
Store your weapons, or we find out how long a man screams before hitting the ravine down below. Cornered between a precipitous drop and a band of angry soldiers, the Oathbreaker warrior holds his favored officer at knife point. Skewer him! Worry not for me! Craven Ash will protect! The disfavored officer winces, blood seeping from the seams of his bracers and cuirass. You heard the man. He plainly invited you to use that little blade of yours. What are you waiting for? Permission from your pimp? This blade with a jerk of the knife, he slices off a clump of Drastis' matted hair. If you're so eager to see your ally dead, just step closer.
Someone in the stream chat said that the guy we're playing as looks like Kanye West, and now I just imagine our guy quoting Kanye West at the he's about to push a guy into a ravine, and he's just like 55 pictures in my email. I sent this bitch a picture of my dick.
Oh my god. Why kill that disfavored nobody when you could take your swing at the Queen Slayer? You, the Queen Slayer? Pushing Drastis to the side, Pelix Tyrrell bounds forward with murder in his eyes. His glorious charge ends somewhat abruptly as disfavored soldiers step in, weapons out, and butcher Tyrrell. Dazed but alive, Drastis lets out a long sigh and struggles to his feet. Kairos be praised.
Will I do anything for a Blondike?
That Oathbreaker fought with the rage of Cairn himself. Drastis slides a trembling hand along the cut of his neck. Thank you, Fatebinder. I thought today was my last. From the look of it, guess they thought if they swarmed the pass, maybe one might make it out. We found a few scraps of parchment on the bodies. Drastis holds out a handful of crumpled parchments for your inspection. A student of letters such as yourself should be able to make sense of this. All that training and Graven Ash doesn't teach you to read. The commander stares at you, unamused.
Why do I sense like some D&D style stuff going on here?
It is. Because it's a CRPG. Repeating the same messages in different written scripts, the parchment explains the Vendrian Guard's desire to overthrow Kyrus' Archons, and routes their armies from the tiers. The pages aren't addressed to any specific reader, but rather openly invites all who remain loyal to the younger realms to gather at Vendrian's Well. Recruitment material. They were trying to bring more traitors to the fight. Well, from the look of it, we kept them from slipping out of the valley. Whatever they hoped to accomplish, I think their plan died there. The Archons are expecting you. When you're ready, leave by the gate to the southeast and follow the trails down slope for a few hours. You'll see the camp's fires leagues away. Can't miss it. Well then.
Is everybody okay?
Wonderful first impression of this game, and I guess this is the perfect time to end the stream here.
Unless, would you you guys wanted me to start the Nuzlocke tonight?
That's up to you. If you want to do it, I'm game for watching.
I mean, I'll do it if there's gonna be a good amount of people sticking around, and if the chat wants to see it.
I won't.
Do it.
Oh, and Letitia, yeah, the Nuzlocke's gonna be on this channel. Yay. Wait, what did you say, Cadet?
I said I won't be able to stay for the Nuzlocke if it's tonight.
Oh, I was planning to do it tomorrow too, and that probably won't change either. But
okay,
if you're around tomorrow, you can see it too.
It seems like people are on board with the Nuzlocke.
Yeah, I'm okay with it. I
might be able to be around for a little bit.
Yeah.
Do you really have to go, Cadet?
Yes.
You have something tonight?
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Nosy.
I'm guessing you're recording something? Yeah.
Alright, so, heading out.
We will be back shortly with Wave's Nuzlocke.
See you then.
Yay! Bye.
See you
then. Bye, guys.
Long live the Sonic Overlord.